Lesson 3: Major landforms of the world. In the beginning, there was only one massive land called Pangaea. It was surrounded by a single ocean. The land slowly broke up into pieces. These pieces of land drifted apart. That is how the continents and oceans were formed. Mountains. A mountain is a landform that rises very high above the surrounding land. It has steep sloping sides. Its highest point is called a peak. Hill, landform that is lower than a mountain. A continuous chain of mountains is called a range. Mount Everest in the Himalayan range is the highest peak in the world. Its height is 8,848 meters and thus is the longest mountain range stretching across 7 countries. A valley is a low-lying area between mountains. The soil is also fertile and good for growing crops. Uttarakhand and Brahmaputra Valley are some examples of valleys in India. A plain is a long stretch of flat land near a river or a sea. The soil is very fertile and ideal for farming. It is easier to construct buildings, roads, railways, and other structures in the plain. The Indo-Gangetic Plain of North India lie along the river Indus and Ganga. A plateau is a broad, flat land that is higher than a plain. One or more of its sides have steep slopes. A plateau is also known as tableland. They are rich in minerals. Example, Deccan Plateau. The Tibetan Plateau, also known as Roof of the World, is the largest and highest plateau in the world. A desert is a large, barren and dry area of land. It gets very little rainfall, so it has very little or no vegetation. A hot desert is covered with sand. It is very hot during the day and very cold at night. An oasis is a fertile green area in the desert where there is water in the form of a spring or pond. Antarctica is the largest cold desert. Sahara Desert is in North Africa. The Atacama Desert is in South America. The Thar Desert is in Rajasthan as a hot desert. A delta is a landform found at the mouth of large river where it meets an ocean or a sea. Delta is usually shaped like a fan. An island is a piece of land completely surrounded by water on all sides. Greenland is the world's largest island. A group of islands is called an archipelago. A peninsula is a piece of land that is almost entirely surrounded by water on 3 sides. The Arabian Peninsula is the largest peninsula in the world. The southern part of India is a peninsula. An isthmus is a narrow strip of land that connects two large land masses across a stretch of water.